Hi, welcome to the show under Keziah. I am back with another one. All right, so we got Tom in the building, the machine in the building. Y'all ready for this video? Are you ready for what Tom MacDonald got to say? I know I'm ready. I'm always ready to hear what Tom MacDonald got to say because he be keeping it real. He be keeping it real. So let's get into this. Okay, the machine. Interesting.
I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system gon' suppress us all, they don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burning books in untraditional ways. They just traded newspapers for the digital age. Now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, cause both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly. Brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized, it's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place. You're still a rat and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us cause they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills cause that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted, they both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid.
Only works if we are afraid. Wow.
I am
I'm not shaking my head at Tom MacDonald, definitely not, but I'm shaking my head to the system and to the evil people that's running the system. My goodness. I be trying to keep up with rappers because they be rapping so doggone fast. So excuse the heck out of me if I don't get every single thing, okay? Help me out in the comment section. Feel free. But I got the gist of what he was saying. And when he said evil is running things and how hell has no vacancy, whoo, it's so funny he said that and he mentioned hell because it talks about hell has enlarged itself. Why the Bible didn't speak about heaven have enlarged itself? Why did the Bible say hell has enlarged itself? And the Bible also did say, and please don't take offense to what's about to be said, but the Bible did talk about the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Now ask yourself a question. What group of people is ruling the earth, have dominion over the earth? And this is not to be racist or anything, but we have to understand truth. And so many people talk about being real and being a realist, but then you have to accept all truth, the good, the bad, the nasty. You got to accept all truth. And if you're not like that, then beautiful. Keep it that way. For your soul's sake, keep it that way. Everybody can be saved. Everybody's not going to understand what Tom is saying. They're not going to get his messages. He also talked about how they keep us down and they keep us in fear. The media do manipulate. The media do have a lot of scare tactics that they will put all these things out there, all this information they'll put out there to scare the public. Look what happened with the pandemic, 2020. It was horrendous. And there were people who stood their ground and said, you're not going to force me to do this and that. You're not going to do that. But they kept showing all these cases of people not making it every single day. And it scared a lot of people. But if you take care of yourself and you trust and have faith in the Most High and you are living a righteous life, you don't have to worry about being dealt with in that manner. You don't have to worry about any evil coming your way and succumbing you and taking over you. But he talked about a lot of stuff, even how the system in school, how they would educate us, but education today is not really education. They just teach us what they want us to know so it could keep us indoctrinated, because they're not teaching us really how to survive in this world. They're not teaching us skills, survival skills, and skills that can be used for generations to come. We don't know nothing about saving money. We don't know nothing about planting and growing food. We don't know anything about family. We don't know anything about love. I mean, education, if you want to teach, then teach all across the board. But they teach us all these different things to kind of keep us in a box, in a system that we can't get out of. Basically, the system keeps us depending on them. That's the bottom line. The system don't want you being independent. The powers that be don't want you being independent. And it's not a race thing. This is for everybody. Everybody is dealing with this and is suffering from this. He talked about how the rat race, okay? You run the race, I'm running the race, we all running a race, okay? And don't mean that by how you look. So regardless of how you look, we all in this rat race, okay? Getting chased by the cat. And whoever the cat gets his hands on, we're done, okay? So it doesn't matter about race or culture or ethnicity. If you in this system and you living in the system, you're under the system, then again, we all suffering some way, somehow. And I don't believe in political parties and thinking that certain people are going to save the world, save America. That's what I was saying before. I don't put my trust in anybody. You just can't do that. That's the only one I put my trust in is the Messiah. That's it. I don't put my trust in anything earthly, because an earthly man or woman can't save you. Literally, they cannot save you. The Most High can do it all, because what's impossible for us is not impossible for him. So I want people to understand that. A lot of people in my last video, they kept talking about, oh, no offense to Tom, but they put in their trust in Tom, that Tom can save this world and could save us. No, Tom can influence positivity. He can influence the mind of people to think better, to be logical, and to be woke, to awake out of the sleep, out of the slumber. But if you really want some change, if you really want to see the system be brought down, it's going to take a divine intervention. There's nothing Tom MacDonald, Nova, Rockefeller, anybody can do. There's nothing Trump or Biden or anybody can do. I don't care if Beyonce was running for president. There's nothing that she can do, because guess what? Prophecy. That prophecy did not come from Tom, Nova, Trump, Biden. So we have to be careful not to put our trust in people. I'm telling y'all, please, you could like them. If you like them, you like them. It is what it is. especially if it's Trump. Oh my goodness. But if you like them, you like them. You want to, if you support them, you support them. But please don't put your trust in them, that you're giving them that power that only one is supposed to have. No one has the power to change what's coming upon this earth. You see what's happening now. He mentions, like you guys heard him talk about, blacks are being taught that they have a disadvantage, and we were taught so many other things that were cruel and were evil, and unfortunately we still suffer from that to this day, with how we look, our complexion, our hair, everything. And we think other groups of people are better and look better, and we want to conform to be accepted by other groups of people, and it's not right. You got to love yourself, and eventually you have to come into the knowledge of the truth. That's what the Bible also talks about when the Most High said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. When you don't learn, you don't grow, you will be forever stuck. You will be permanently stuck if you don't learn, if you don't grow. And it has to come a time when we have to come out of this situation. He talked about how whites are taught to have white privilege. And I feel like if you are Caucasian, don't feed into that. Don't feed into that. And if you have whatever privilege, and use it for good, use it to help and serve others. Don't take advantage and keep other people down while you lift yourself up. Same thing for whatever race you are. I don't care about privileges. I just care about people being treated right, fair, and just, being kind and compassionate to each other, learning and helping and serving one another. That's what I care about. And living a righteous life. That's what I care about. The media just controls the minds of people. And you see, even with these young children today, all I see these young children, they just be on their phone like this. And I'm just like, can you look up and see your surroundings? Like, what's going on here? Like, everybody's just caught up in their phone. And I'm not gonna lie, I be on my phone too looking, but it's like, look up now and see what's going on around you. Like, people just are so caught up in social media, and they just believe everything that they hear. Like, they don't have wisdom to differentiate the truth from lies, good from evil. Like, we're just like zombies, just the Walking Dead. There's a couple of verses here that I want to read, which is definitely on point. He says, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I'm just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that thinks critical. They kill us, or they lock us up for nothing, like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda controversial, but promoting guns and liquor and our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. I mean, come on, Tom, really? But hey, I feel him on that. It's unbelievable. That's to show you how hypocritical this nation is, how hypocritical the government is. I mean, my goodness, you cannot have an opinion about barely anything. Like, the things that you should have an opinion on, you have the right to speak on, you get shut down. I mean, your YouTube page can get shut down. You can get fired from your job. You can get locked up, talking about hate crime, all that stuff. It's ridiculous. All you do is open your mouth and speaking your piece. I thought freedom of speech. What happened? This is supposed to be a country where it's like you're supposed to be so-called free. That's why everybody keep coming to America. They're thinking that, oh yeah, freedom and this and that. No, it's not. I would tell anybody, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a lot of stuff going on in America where you cannot say what you want to say. The government have their wicked agenda, but then guns and all this garbage is promoted inside music. And guess what? Our children listen to that. Our parents have to do a better job monitoring their children. People are not, in my opinion, a good amount of people, I'm not saying everybody, but a good amount of people are having children for the wrong reason, point blank, period. Because I overheard a guy in my building, he was talking about how, oh, what do you do when you bored? You go ahead and have a baby. And he said that he don't care who the mother is. He said he don't want nothing to do with her. Just give him the child and she can go about her merry way. It's like, that's not how you're going to bring a child into the world. You're not in love. You're not married. See the type of garbage we're talking about? So what type of upbringing that child gonna have with no mother? That child was not conceived out of love. So how could you get proper love when you was even conceived out of love, from love, a pure love, a pure blessed love? This is what I'm talking about. So parents got to do a lot better with what their children are doing, who they're hanging out with. Stop being too busy to be a parent. And then again, if you're a single parent, unfortunately, it happens. The partner could have died. It didn't work out. It could have been a one night stand. It could be a hit it and quit it, or whatever the situation was. But we have to be a lot more cautious with who we're dealing with before we bring children into the world. It takes two to make a child. So it's going to take two or even a village to raise a child. So we got to protect our children from the media, from the system. We have to do a better job than that. That's why I stand by homeschooling your babies, homeschooling your children, because you got a lot of pedophile teachers, male and female too, be out there doing some reckless stuff with your children. These students out here, nasty as heck. I'm in my 30s, okay, almost pushing 40. And I remember in junior high, this young girl was surrounded by a whole bunch of other students giving fellatio to a young boy in the class. One girl, I don't know if it's true, but this is what I was told. She already had 6 boys, and she's only in the 6th grade. How is that? So we got to do a better job. But again, all this sex and perversion pushing out on the social media. You got the Cardi B's, you got the Megan the Horse, aka Megan the Stallion. Okay, you got all these nasty, the Nicki Minaj's of the world. We have to do a better job in protecting our young children. They are our future. This generation we got today is trash. So the young ones coming up, we got to do better. We got to invest and instill the fear of the Most High in these children. You have to fear the Most High too, so you can instill the fear of the Most High in their children. Okay, you have to fear the Most High too, so then you can teach that for your children. So you can instill that also. You have to fear the Most High, so you can instill that fear into your children, and you will see a difference. We have to learn how to. We have to be a light. We got to be a light. We got to walk upright. We have to walk upright, and we cannot trust the system. We can't trust the government. We can't trust these people. They're not our friends. That's what Tom is basically trying to say. The system, this country, the people running it is not our friends. They do not care about it. This is not a race thing. Even of course, one race of people get treated a lot worse than others, but we are all in this together. We are not exempt. We are not exempt. But anyway, this is a really good song. Tell me what you guys think about The Machine. Let me know what you think. The Machine basically is a system just running things and just run this country into the mud, because America has done so much, and America has showed their behinds. And so the machine is definitely the system. The machine is definitely those who's running the system, and it's fake as heck. Like he said, fake news, fake media, fake this, fake that, but we buy into it and we get caught up in it. So we have to strengthen our minds, build our faith, build ourselves spiritually, get stronger mentally, and we have to recognize the real from the fake. We have to discern. We got to get better with discernment, and we have to forsake this world and focus on our souls and one day being saved. This is a time to get spiritual. This is the last days, I believe. Hopefully believe that too. This is the last day we're living in, so hopefully you believe that too as well. We got to get it together. We got to repent. We have to walk on the right side, which is we got to be on the right side, which is the Most High who created us. So you want your soul to be saved, you want to make it into the kingdom, believing in him, praying here and there, going to church and giving your tithes is not enough, honey. Just because you didn't murder nobody, that don't mean nothing. To get into the kingdom, you got to put in the work a physical job in this kingdom, in this land right now, or wherever you are, but put in that spiritual work so your soul can be saved to us. But it's that serious. It's about time, y'all. It's about time. You see it. You see the time we're living in. So yes, I believe these are, yes, I do believe this is the last day. We don't have time to playing games. Okay, so yeah, Tom MacDonald's on point with this song. Yes, Tom MacDonald's on point with the song, but make sure that your spirit is also aligned too with the Most High and is righteous. Okay, so anyway, leave a comment down if you want to talk about this some more, and I'll be back with some more. All right, bye.